Could you freaking imagine? I would die. I'd physically die. Happy Monday. I'm absolutely drenched right now. My joggers soaking. This hoodie wringing. And you know what, when clothing's wet, it goes heavy and that weird feeling on your body. Well, that's me right now. I just walked to the gym and did my session, soaked, walked back. My socks and everything are really wet. This is where I'm now debating, Joanne, get your act together. You should try. You don't have to put yourself through this horror. It really got me thinking. I've changed into dry, comfy clothes. I want to see the curly hair fall out. Like this brush. Look. I do this weekly. Like, in fact, sometimes more than weekly. Like twice, 3 times a week. Look at that. Are you joking me? Like that is absolutely huge. I think it's a curly hair thing though. Like even in the shower when it's like hair wash day, I'm running the product through my hair, like the deep conditioner, and then all on my hands it's just strands and strands of hair, and like, you know what way, you stick it to the wall or the shower screen, and then at the end you look at it and then piece it all together to put it in the bin, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this could make a wig. I haven't restyled my hair since I washed it on Friday night and it's now Monday, so I'm gonna take a spray bottle of water to it and juice it up, because I think I'm gonna stick to washing it once a week or like once every 6 days, because I low-key think it's helping it grow. You know, all that oil being stuck in it is maybe helping it grow, as well as like my oiling day, so who knows. I want those luscious locks, even though the curlier my hair gets, like longer wise, it actually goes shorter because it like bounces up, so I just look like a big mushroom. I do think it is nuts, but also freaking amazing that they have brushes like this, like Tangle Teezer and Wet Brush and stuff, because I've said it before, I'll say it again, when I was young, seeing me try to get my hair brushed, it was a proper ordeal and it's agony. Like any child with curly hair getting their hair brushed, it's like pulling on the tugs, and no matter how much you would spray that like detangle spray that you get in like Morrison's, Asda, Tesco, whatever, there wasn't really much else out there like brush wise. It was all just the do you know what I'm talking about, the brushes that everyone would use. You can get them in Primark for like £1, like those sort of brushes, and they did not work well for my hair. And now look what's on the market, stuff like this, it just glides right through. That would have saved me so many tears as a child. I'm gonna put on the Curl Jelly Smoothie. It's a leave-in anti-frizz curl treatment, so I'm just gonna put a big pump of that in it, and that should zhoosh up my curls and also make it easier to actually run my fingers through my hair. Some more Nivea for good measure, even though I just put loads on before the gym this morning, but you know, I'm working from home, so I like to let all my moisturisers just sink into my skin all day. It's one of the perks. A few hours later, I've already been working for 7, 8, 9, 5 hours! 5 hours I've been at work! This is why my hair looks so different from the last clip. It's all dried. I came on to show you, I've just ordered myself an iced latte. Of course I'm joking. You really think someone tight like me would order a latte? No chance. Maybe when I was younger. Simply too tight. I made this with a protein milkshake from Aldi. So it's 25 grams of protein, vanilla flavoured. Then I put a shot of espresso in it. I've saved the mixture for the YouTube, so be thankful. I'll put one of these. Oh yeah. That is so nice and sweet. Just what I needed, considering I'm 5 hours into my blooming working day. I'm gonna need to stop for lunch soon. And if you're wondering why on earth do I have it in a plastic cup, Basically my sister bought loads of these plastic cups and lids like years ago, and they're still in the cupboard, so I thought if it's in a plastic cup then I can trick my brain to think that I've ordered it. Like I've just took myself out to Starbucks and paid about £9 for a latte. God, I really need to start living my life. Like, I'm such a saddle. Everyone deserves to treat themselves to an expensive coffee now and again. Note to self. I bet this would be banging with a chocolate flavoured milkshake, protein milkshake. That would be delicious. It'd be like a mocha. Oh my goodness. A story has just sprung to my mind and I simply must tell it. It was one of the most embarrassing things that's happened to me in a while. Basically, last year, just before I went to Australia, this must have been in December, me and my mum were in town, Christmassy time, and we were like, right, before we head home, we're starving, let's go to Greggs. We can sit in, we can get a wee bite to eat and a coffee just to, you know, perk us up. I'm not lactose intolerant, but I hate the taste of milk. Always hated the taste of milk, like do not like it. I don't like being that guy in like places like Greggs to ask if they've got like dairy free milk, because like I don't think they would. It's not like a coffee shop. I always just get like a Americano, and I seen on the menu they had a iced Americano, so I was like, oh, even though it's December, I'll get an iced Americano. She was like, yeah, sure. And my mum got an iced caramel latte, just so you're aware. Iced Americano, which is an iced black coffee, iced caramel latte. Simple. The woman puts up 2 iced drinks and they both got milk in them. And I was like, Joanne, you're now in a situation, because like if you ask, that's showing that you are annoyed and questioning, whereas usually I would just bite my lip and walk away with it, even though I wouldn't drink it. I'd be going straight in the bin. I'd be like, oh, thank you. And I was like, nah, put on your big girl boots. We are gonna resolve this before the payment. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. The iced Americano, it shouldn't have milk in it. She was like, ours do. And I was like, no, like iced Americano is just a black coffee, with ice in it. Like it's not got any additives or like sugar-free syrup. It's not got anything like that. It's literally just a black coffee with ice. She was like, no, like I think I should know, like that's not what ours has. Ours has milk in it. And I was like, oh, okay. And then bear in mind the queue is absolutely heaving. Like place is so busy. It's like peak Christmas shopping. It was just causing like a huge scene because she was being quite argumentative back to me, and I wasn't. Like, come on, me, you joking? So I was like trying to be so polite, and I hate people looking at me, which sounds weird because I do YouTube, but I hate people having an issue with me and sorting it out face to face. And I'm just like, I was like, do you know what, it's fine, don't worry about it, I'll just take it and I will walk right past the bin and I'll just drop it in. Like, it's fine. And I was even going to say to anyone in the queue who wants it, because I simply cannot have it. Like, I wouldn't be drinking it. And then she was basically like, oh no, it's alright, I'll just remake you how you want it then. And I was like, how I want it, as in how it should be done. I was like, you don't make me look like I am causing a big sing and dance, whatever you call it. Like, I asked for something and you gave me the wrong thing. Whose fault is that? It's not mine for asking. You can see how I was feeling in this moment, and I was so embarrassed and I was upset and everything, because I just hate drawing attention to myself. And we sat down like way up the back of Greggs, and I was like, I didn't even want to sit down. I was like, can we please just go? My mum was like, no, it's fine, just sit, she's going to bring over your drink. And I was like, oh, for God's sake. And I just felt so awkward because everyone in the queue like turned around looking at me. And she came over like 5 minutes later with the correct drink, and she was like, I'm so sorry, I actually did get it wrong, you were right, like I'm sorry. And I felt awful, and I was like, do not be silly. I was like, I've been a barista, we've all made mistakes. Getting to grips with like the coffee lingo is hard. You know that way you just want the ground to swallow you up. I was actually crying like after it, and I know that sounds so stupid, but like I was so overwhelmed with emotion, and I was like sitting in a car and like I was just welling up, and I was like, I'm never going back to that Greggs. And lo and behold, 7 months later, I have not went back in that Greggs. You know what's even worse? I haven't even walked down that end of town. Like, I avoid it like the plague, like, just in case I bump into the woman and God forbid she watches these YouTube videos. Could you freaking imagine? I would die. I'd physically die. But anyway, welcome to my TED Talk. That concludes it. Just having this sparked that crazy story. I promise I'm not problematic. I could be vegan and you could give me a steak and I'd say thank you very much and I would eat the steak being vegan because Joe don't do confrontation. I'm on my lunchtime walk with the dog. I'm absolutely melting because I've got my jumper on, this body warmer, because it's been pouring all day, and then obviously for the half hour that I'm out, the sun's splitting the trees and I'm absolutely roasting. I've got bed socks on, so my feet are so sweaty. I couldn't be bothered going up to my room to change my bed socks into ordinary socks, so I've just chucked my trainers on over them. So my feet are really tight too, tight and sweaty. Gosh, I'm a delight. Ain't about you, I can't believe at one time Jessie J bagged Channing Tatum. Pause off. Lunch has been served. Check that out. Look at all the colours. I've got my veggies and then loads of chicken. It's like maybe 150 grams of chicken breast. And look at all these sauces, right? That's ripping it because we're at Taco Bell and we said to the guy, oh, is it alright if we just get like some sauce? He's like, yeah, which one? And I was like, a mixture. No joke, the guy actually went like this. Like they were flying everywhere. This is the cup, like empty. Like it was so full. So I'm gonna put some Taco Bell sauce on it and spice it up. But there's only hot sauce and mayo left. I can't find any of the mild, which scares me because I'm a wimp when it comes to spice. Look at Nova right there. How freaking cute are you? He's so cute. Today is one of those days where I am on the snack train and I'm not getting off. Like, I really need to go to the supermarket after work and pick up like fruit or protein sort of snacks like chicken breast chunks or something, because I'm just in such a peckish mood and I don't really have anything that's not a load of crap. Like there's biscuits and stuff in the house and Pringles at the bar. There's Pringles. I'm trying so hard not to eat them all. I was meant to be a hot girl summer, but it's just one of those days where I'm so hungry and I've already had my lunch and then I had a yogurt bowl with fruit. And yogurt bowls are good, like you can bulk them out, high protein and stuff, but I'm still so hungry. I've got an hour and a half till I finish work. I'm working a long day, 7 till 5, so that I can take it back at the end of the week, because I just love having a shorter day on a Friday. People say humans look like their dogs, or dogs look like their humans. I think they look scarily alike. That's weird. Nova is literally me if I was a dog. I finished work now, hallelujah, that was a long day. Glad to be done. It's the in thing that if a friend or family have bananas that are like gone past the date that they would eat them and they go a bit brown, they get donated to me and I make my famous banana loaf, banana bread. I've been making this for years and everyone who's tried it, they said nothing compares. I like to think myself as a pro of the banana bread culture. Actually, banana bread was really big in Australia and guess who didn't even try it? Me. It's one of those things that I almost want to stay blind to everyone else's banana breads so that my viewpoint on my own isn't tampered with. Because I know there's no better one out there than me, but imagine there is. Good lord, I've lost all my talents. But I need to go to the supermarket to get the ingredients to make that loaf, so I'll do that, and I'm also going to buy snacks because god, I do not have enough food in my fridge. I've only got 4 apples left, a big tub of Greek yogurt and what else in there? Sauce, tomato sauce. So yeah, can't really be making much out of that. As the haul, it's 6:10 now and I am, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. This is why I don't work late. I choose to work the morning shift because that's when I'm most productive, because I'm such a grandma. Eggs, icing sugar, coffee pods. These are the best ones. Asda, they're cheap as well. Fat-free cottage cheese, protein, hot chocolate, essential in all seasons, not just winter. 2 kinds of milk, almond for my teas, coffees, oats. And then I bought this high protein milk for the Ninja Creamy. So I'm gonna try make a creamy with that because I've seen it on TikTok and folks said it's really good. And it's 70 grams of protein per litre. I think it's like double strained or something, which helps the protein content or something. Plums, oranges, bacon butter, cup of soup for that mid-afternoon slump, pick me up. I always crave like salt in the middle of the afternoon, so like, see having one of these, it just tides you by really nicely. Self-raising flour and tinfoil, because I feel like I'm the only blooming person in this house that buys tinfoil. And that's everything that I bought. I was going to make the banana bread tonight, however, I'm freaking shattered. I want to sit on a couch with my dinner and watch the telly, and I'm going to do that, and I'll bake the banana bread tomorrow because I've got all the ingredients now. I don't need to rush about to pick them up, so woohoo, I'm going to go up for my shower and then I'll come back and show you my dinner. Tonight's dinner, I'm trying something new. So it's pulled barbecue chicken with brown rice, red quinoa, sweet corn spinach and black turtle beans. What the hell is a turtle bean? This is what my dinner looks like cooked. It looks very freaking healthy. I'll give it a taste test. The sauce smells really good and barbecue-y. Steam going off that. Mmm. That barbecue sauce is good. That's really nice. I might actually put some Greek yogurt on top because I think that might go. But this was from Lidl and I think it was only like £2 something. Their protein meals are really good. They've got so much to choose from. I'm gonna sit and enjoy this and stack on something. I actually might watch Off Campus again. Is that sad? But I can see why people have watched it numerous times because it was freaking great. My mum bought this cereal, right? So it's Aldi's version of Cinnamon Crunch. What's that? Curiously Cinnamon. So basically, I told my family I loved Curiously Cinnamon when I was younger, right? And see, when I was going off to uni for the first time, like, you know how folk buy you stuff to like have kept in your room, like you can get your sweets and everything. Well, I think every single family member of mine bought me the large box of Curiously Cinnamon. So I was going in with, I'm not even joking, like 8 boxes of this, like, in my cupboard. And all the time I would just tuck in at it. Not even with milk, just with my hands. I'm like, no bloody wonder I put on so much weight. Like, you see on TikTok people talk about the Freshers 15 or the Freshman 15, it's in America. I was about the Freshman 50. I was about the Freshman 50. I put on so much weight. But do you know what? I don't even regret it because I was living life. Having this in the house right now is very freaking dangerous. I keep dipping into it, eating it like it's crisps. Right, see this top? This was fresh off the washing line. Like, I had a clothes airer hanging up and took it off, and I'm not joking, 3rd bite of my dinner. Look what I blooming did. 4 splodges. Are you actually joking me? I am the messiest eater ever. I literally need to get a napkin and put it here and then one on my lap. It's a joke. I've got little Nova tonight, so she'll be sleeping up in my bed with me. I love having a sleepover with my bestie. It's so freaking cute. I'm just watching Ginny and Georgia whilst my creamy defrosts, and then I'll give it a blend up. And honestly, then I'm gonna head to bed. What time is it? It's 7 already. I've been up since 5. Look at those bags. That is not looking good, bruv. Nova's kind of weird. Like, some days she won't eat at all throughout the day and then she'll feast at night time. I think it's just a small dog thing. Like, a lot of small dogs are kind of funny when they eat. I have to take up her biscuits and her water to my room when we're going to bed. And then sometimes during the night I just hear all the crunching of the biscuits at like 2 AM. I'm like, oh, what the heck is that noise? But then I'm like, oh, I'm glad like she's actually eating. It's just a bit random her eating schedule. The creamy has been served. Tonight's flavour is mango, and then I put some chocolate sauce on top and some sprinkles. It was almond milk, Greek yogurt, and some frozen mango chunks, and then I put in a few drops of my protein vanilla flavour drops. It's so good. Look at the texture. Like, that is literally perfect ice cream. Literally never gets old. I've made one every single night since I got it, like a month ago. I knew I would get my money out of this, and I've been seeing on TikTok that Lidl are selling Ninja Creamies in the shop for £145. I paid £150, so it's not too bad. But if you see it and you debate it, just get it. Best money I've ever spent. Good morning, Nova. You look creepy as heck. You look so creepy. Actually, look at how she's lying. She is so funny. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Look at that big giant crack in my new mug. Probably not gonna last a few more days, because like that's really quite dangerous like that. I don't want all the coffee to like pour out. This is my glorious banana bread muffins, and then banana bread with walnuts and cherries. It gives people a wee mixture if they're not feeling a slice with the cherry and walnuts in it and they just want something plain. They can grab a wee cupcake. Ignore how messy the icing is on all of these. There was no nice way to do it, I just had to slap it on, give it that little added sweetness. It's Wednesday today, arguably one of the worst days in the week. Yesterday, me and my sister were actually talking about what we think is the worst time of the day. We both said 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, that is the worst time of the day. Best time of the day for me, maybe like 7 PM, because I know that my Ninja Creamy is almost defrosted, and then after I eat that I'm going to my bed with my electric blanket on. Or early morning when I've got energy, like that's quite good too. But that slump from about 2 PM to 5, that is the worst window of the day. When I tell you I have zero motivation at that time, like I'll have my lunch and sometimes the lunch will either fuel me or defeat me. Like I'm either shattered after and I'm just like, I'm dead. I'm much more productive in the morning. Like, it actually mind boggles me that I used to have a job where I'd start work at like 6, 7 or 8 PM. I remember having a job in a club when I started at 10 PM. 10 till like 3. Are you joking? I don't know how I ever managed it. I'm gonna take a walk to Aldi on my lunch break, even though it's absolutely peanut down refrain. I've got to get some cans of like juice or something just to help pep me up, because I can't keep having a coffee or a tea. I've hit the caffeine limit for the day. I'm seeing my friend tonight, which will be good. We're just going for a wee coffee. What a sophisticated and civilised activity. There is a pub quiz on that we sometimes go to, but you know, midweek I'm now a working gal and it starts at 8. Would I even be alive after the first round? Probably not. I'd be asleep. I wish I was joking. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in another cheeky little video.